All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Dixon here with MLM Monday, episode 130. Today we're going to be talking about measure what matters. Super excited to connect with you here today. If you're watching live, go ahead and comment below watching live. If you're watching on the replay, go ahead and comment below where you're watching from. So this week, hey Peter, welcome. This week, we're going to be jumping into this topic of measuring what matters. I had a training earlier today with about 30 leaders from one of our clients' companies, and we were discussing the basics of duplication for their direct sales company and the network marketing organization. And we're digging through what's actually important. This company's been working on creating a 24-hour plan of action, so what every new member should do in the first 24 hours, a 7-day plan of action, what you should do in your first 7 days, and a 30-day plan of action, what everybody should do in their first 30 days inside of the company. And as they've been unpacking that and setting up the culture of what they want it to feel like when they're going to go live to their members each week for fast start training, and what it's going to feel like inside of their app and in their virtual office and all the platforms that they have in place, the whole conversation reeled back to digging into the simple commitments that their members could make to create big results in their life over time. And that becomes the compound interest of success for their business opportunity. So what were some of those simple things that we got down to at the end? Well, the first was a commitment to reaching out to new people every day. And what is that number? The second was a commitment to following up with people every day. And what is that number? And the third was a commitment to growing each day. How many minutes a day spent learning, reading, and what's that number? So a quick example could be like reaching out to 2 brand new relationships each day, following up with 3, listening to 15 minutes of an audiobook in the space. Why were these little habits important to their strategy and plan of action? Well, it's because when you get a large amount of people committed to something as simple as I'm going to talk to 2 brand new people every day, no matter what, for my business or my product. I'm going to follow up with 3 people that are in my pipeline every day, no matter what, for my business or product. I'm going to learn for 15 minutes every day, no matter what. Those those things can create momentum, and over time can create amazing results in an organization with groups of people. So as we're digging into the show today, what are the what is the process you've set up inside of your organization's life? Have you already spent the time to put together a 24-hour plan of action for everybody that joins your team, a 7-day plan of action for everyone that joins your team, a 30-day plan of action for everyone that joins your team? And once you've done that formally, where you're teaching and training that to people, what have you done so that people can commit to simple daily actions and do them? There's a whole bunch of technology available today that I wish was available 10 years ago. Gosh, it's been 14 years ago when I started building my first groups. All that time ago, there was nothing like what we have today. You're just picking up a flip phone and punching in numbers and calling people. Today, there's so much available to actually helping your reps succeed that it's just amazing to see the people who are out there building today in huge ways. Some of the tech that has been put in place today not only accounts for people setting those goals, but then can act as even a mentor sitting next to somebody. So thank you for joining, John. Thank you for joining, Ed. Jerry, good to have you on. Rebecca, thank you for watching live. Good to have you here. Lanson, thanks for the thumbs up. Good to see you, sir. You are a champion. Fantastic. Tina, good to have you here today. Thanks for joining in. So when you talk about measuring what matters, it's about a daily level of commitment of what they're doing. Reaching out to new people, brand new people, following up with existing people, and actually growing as a person. All the other things, from someone watching a video overview or having somebody go ahead and come to a webinar or come to an opportunity, try a product, those are all fruit of the other metrics in the system. But you have to decide what you're going to measure within your company. It's not going to be 7, 8, or 9 things. It's going to be 3 or 4 that when you teach those 3 or 4 amongst your entire organization, that's all that matters, and the rest are just fruit inside of it. So take a moment to think about what those things are, and let's talk about how you can measure it. Okay, and now Peter, who's watching here, I've met your team. I've come and spoken at national conferences for your company, and I've met teams of people who literally are setting up Google Sheets and manually having their team pluck in how many numbers they did each day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Hey, and props to you. That's better than doing nothing. Okay, absolutely great, and props to those team members. Better than doing nothing for sure in this space. Now, there's other companies do nothing, right? What can you do? Well, you can actually take this further. If you run a direct sales company, you can make the daily behaviors part of the absolute fabric of your company. What do I mean by that? What if you would actually collect people's daily goals? Like, what if you would, inside of your system, what if your apps in your virtual office literally could let someone set their speed? Have you guys ever used some of these weight loss apps before in the space? I'll show you because I gained just as much weight as my wife did in the last 2 pregnancies. Had to and lost it. I'll walk you through that. One of my favorite apps that I used was my Fitness Pal because you can actually track the amount of calories in intake and the actual food you're eating each day. Just the act of tracking how much food I was eating each day and tracking how much I exercise each day and how much water I would drink each day helped me lose that weight again. What I liked about my Fitness Pal is you would set your activity, your intention, then it would keep you accountable to that intention. So imagine if you did the same type of approach to your business, because not everyone has the same levels of activity in their commitment. Some people are committing to reaching out to 2 brand new people every single day. Some people are reaching out to 5 brand new people every day. Some people are reaching out to 7 brand new people each day. What would it be like if your members could set their intention and then you would know if they did it or not automatically just because of the tools they're using? That's what's available today. It's incredible. There's there's literally groups of people, and I'm so blessed, um, around the world who live life that way in direct sales, who literally their teams can set their intentions, and you can go build a business, and the system's letting you know if they did the work or not. So if you'd like to see more about what that's all about, or a replay of one of our recent webinars, I'll put it below in the chat. I want to thank you guys for checking out MLM Monday. Looking forward to connecting with each of you soon. Bye for now.